Have you ever thought about the laws of credit? Welcome to Your Clear Thinking. I'm Roderick Mitchell, author of Credit Straight Talk, Clarity on the Conspiracy. This episode is part of a series designed to help you build a solid credit foundation. In this episode, I'm going to talk to you about the Fair Credit Reporting Act. The Fair Credit Reporting Act is part of the CCPA, and its importance required that it have its own episode. This act promotes the accuracy, fairness, and privacy of all information in the files of consumer reporting agencies. This is the act that allows you to dispute your credit report information. If you did not check out the episode on the laws of credit, check it out to understand the laws that make up the Consumer Credit Protection Act, the CCPA, to be aware of the credit laws that protect you. There are many types of consumer reporting agencies, including credit bureaus and specialty agencies that sell information about check writing histories, medical record histories, and rental record histories. I'm going to cover a summary of your major rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. For more information, including information about additional rights, go to consumerfinance.gov/learn more. You must be told that information in your credit file has been used against you. Anyone who uses a credit report or any type of consumer report to deny your application for credit, insurance, employment, or to take any other adverse action against you must let you know and tell you and give you the name, address, and phone number of the agency that provided the information. You have the right to know what is in your credit file. You may request and obtain all information about you in the files of a consumer reporting agency. It's called your file disclosure. You will be required to provide proper identification, which may include your Social Security number. In many cases, the disclosure will be free. You are entitled to a free file disclosure if a person has taken adverse action against you because of information in your credit report, if you are a victim of identity theft and place a fraud alert on your file, if your file contains inaccurate information as a result of fraud, if you are on public assistance, if you are unemployed but expect to apply for employment within the next 60 days. In addition, you are entitled to one free disclosure every 12 months upon your request to each nationwide credit agency and from nationwide specialty consumer reporting agency. You have the right to ask for your credit score because your credit score is a numerical summary of your credit worthiness based on a formula used by the credit reporting agency. You may request a credit score from consumer reporting agencies that create scores or distribute scores used in residential property loans, but you may have to pay for it. In some mortgage transactions, you will receive a complimentary credit score. You have the right to dispute incomplete and inaccurate information. If you identify information in your file that is incomplete or inaccurate, report it to the Consumer Reporting Agency. The agency must investigate it unless your dispute is considered frivolous. Consumer reporting agencies must correct or delete inaccurate, incomplete, or unverifiable information. Inaccurate, incomplete, or unverifiable information must be removed or corrected, usually within 30 days. But a consumer reporting agency may continue to report information if it has been verified as accurate. Consumer reporting agencies may not report outdated negative information. In most cases, a consumer reporting agency may not report negative information that is more than 7 years old. If it's a bankruptcy, it can't be more than 10 years old. Access to your credit information is limited. A consumer reporting agency may provide information to you only to people with a valid need, usually to consider an application with a creditor, an insurer, an employer, landlord, or some other critical business. The Fair Credit Reporting Act specifies those with a valid need for access to your credit information. You must give your consent for credit reports to be provided to employers. A consumer reporting agency may not give out your information to your employer or a potential employer without your written consent given to that employer. Written consent generally is not required in the trucking industry. You may limit pre-screened offers of credit and insurance you get based on information in your credit report. Unsolicited pre-screened offers for credit and insurance must include a toll-free number. That way you can call and choose to remove your name, address, and information from the mailing list that these offers are based on. You may opt out with the nationwide credit bureaus at 1-888-5-OPT-OUT or 1-888-567-8688. The following Fair Credit Reporting Act right applies with respect to nationwide consumer reporting agencies. Consumers have the right to obtain a security freeze. You have the right to place a security freeze on your credit report. The freeze will prohibit a consumer reporting agency from releasing information in your credit report without your express authorization. The security freeze is designed to prevent credit, loans, and services from being approved in your name without your consent. You should be aware that using a security freeze to take control over who gets access to your personal and financial information in your credit report may delay, interfere with, or prohibit the timely approval of any subsequent request or application you make regarding a new loan or credit. As an alternative to a security freeze, you have the right to place an initial or extended fraud alert on your credit file at no cost. An initial fraud alert is a 1-year alert that is placed on your credit file. Upon seeing a fraud alert displayed on your credit file, a business is required to take steps to verify your identity before extending new credit. If you are a victim of identity theft, you are entitled to an extended fraud alert, which is a fraud alert lasting 7 years. A security freeze does not apply to a person or entity or its affiliates or collection agencies acting on behalf of the person or entity which you have an existing account that requests information in your credit report for the purposes of reviewing or collecting information on that account. Reviewing the account includes activities related to account maintenance, monitoring, credit line increases, and account upgrades and enhancements. You may seek damages from violators. If a consumer reporting agency, or in some cases, a user of consumer reports, or a furnisher of information to a consumer reporting agency violates the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you may be able to sue in state or federal court. Identity theft victims and active duty military personnel have additional rights. States may enforce the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and any states may have their own consumer reporting laws. In some cases, you may have more rights under state law. For more information, contact your state or local consumer protection agency or your state attorney general's office. In this episode, I talked to you about your credit rights given to you by the Fair Credit Reporting Act. For more information, go to consumerfinance.gov/learn more. Remember to subscribe below and select the playlist to enjoy this entire series. I'm Roger Mitchell, author of Credit Straight Talk, Clarity on the Conspiracy. Visit me at yourclearthinking.com, and together we rise.